1 glass of grapefruit juice. That's all it takes to turn a simple blood pressure pill into a toxic overdose. And most seniors don't even know they're at risk. Today, you'll discover 7 everyday foods that can quietly interfere with your medications and cause serious damage before you even feel a symptom. Stay tuned, because the last one is hiding in almost every American home. These food-drug combinations aren't rare. They happen every day across the country, and for older adults, the effects are often more severe and harder to spot. This video is built on real data, straight from the FDA, NIH, and senior health experts. You'll learn exactly which foods to avoid, what safer choices you can make, and simple steps to protect yourself. Plus, at the end, I'll give you a free printable cheat sheet to keep these food dangers right at your fingertips. Make sure you watch all the way through, because even missing one of these could put your health at serious risk. This video is for educational purposes only. It is not medical advice. Always talk to your doctor or pharmacist before making any changes to your diet or medication routine. Now let's dive into the 7 foods you need to know about. Let's start with a surprising one: bran-heavy cereals and fiber shakes. Foods packed with insoluble fiber can block the absorption of certain medications, especially thyroid pills, like levothyroxine, also some anti-seizure medications and even antibiotics. If you take your medication with a big bowl of bran cereal or a fiber supplement, your body might absorb up to 40% less. That's not a small number. Over time, it can lead to uncontrolled thyroid problems, low energy, poor memory, and even heart issues. The solution isn't to stop eating fiber. It's to time it right. Take medications at least 1 hour before eating fiber-heavy foods or 2 hours after. A simple shift in timing can mean the difference between steady health and dangerous imbalances you don't feel until it's too late. Next, let's talk about salt substitutes. Many people trying to lower their sodium switch to potassium-based salts. But for seniors on ACE inhibitors, diuretics, or heart medications, this can be a hidden danger. Potassium chloride, the main ingredient in salt substitutes, can cause potassium levels to climb too high. This condition is called hyperkalemia. It can trigger muscle weakness, severe irregular heartbeats, or even sudden cardiac arrest. The scary part? You might feel fine until it's already critical. If you're on blood pressure meds or heart pills, check your labels carefully. Skip the potassium salts and season your food with fresh herbs, lemon juice, or garlic instead. Simple changes can save your life without sacrificing flavor. Dairy is often seen as a healthy choice, but timing matters. Calcium in milk, yogurt, and cheese can bind to certain medications inside your stomach, especially antibiotics like doxycycline and ciprofloxacin. It also affects thyroid medications and osteoporosis drugs. When calcium binds to the drug, it forms an insoluble compound. Your body can't absorb it. That means your infection, your thyroid issue, or your bone health might not improve. Even though you're taking your pills every day, always separate calcium-rich foods and these medications by at least 2 hours. Pills first, then dairy later, or enjoy dairy earlier and take your medication on a clean stomach. That simple habit can mean better treatment results without even changing your diet. Aged cheeses and cured meats are another hidden risk. Foods like cheddar, blue cheese, salami, and pepperoni are loaded with a chemical called tyramine. If you're taking an older type of antidepressant called an MAOI, tyramine can cause serious problems. It can suddenly spike your blood pressure to dangerous levels. We're talking about stroke-level pressure. This reaction can happen within minutes after eating a high tyramine food. You might feel pounding headaches, chest pain, or dizziness, and it can hit without warning. If you're on an MAOI, avoid aged cheeses, cured meats, pickled foods, and even some soy products. Safer options include fresh mozzarella, cottage cheese, and fresh lean meats. Always read food labels carefully, and when in doubt, choose fresh. Overaged black licorice might seem harmless, but for seniors on certain heart medications, it's a serious hidden danger. The problem is a compound called glycyrrhizin. It can raise blood pressure, lower potassium, and dangerously amplify the effects of digoxin and diuretics. This can lead to irregular heart rhythms, severe weakness, or even heart failure. It doesn't take much. Just a few ounces of black licorice candy a day for a couple of weeks can trigger these problems, and the effects can last days even after you stop eating it. If you take heart medications or water pills, it's safest to avoid black licorice completely. Choose fruit-flavored treats or natural alternatives instead. Don't let a small habit turn into a big emergency. Leafy greens are packed with vitamins. But if you're on a blood thinner like warfarin, they can create real danger. The problem is vitamin K. Vitamin K helps your blood clot. Warfarin tries to slow clotting to prevent strokes and heart attacks. When you suddenly eat large amounts of spinach, kale, or broccoli, you throw off that balance. Your blood could clot too fast or not fast enough. Either way, the risk of a stroke or severe bleeding jumps up. The key here isn't to avoid greens completely, it's to stay consistent. Eat roughly the same amount of leafy greens every week. Talk with your doctor if you plan major diet changes. Consistency helps warfarin work the way it's supposed, to protecting your heart without putting you at risk. Grapefruit is often seen as a healthy choice, but if you're taking medications, it can be one of the most dangerous foods. Grapefruit blocks a key liver enzyme called CYP3A4. This enzyme helps your body break down over 85 different medications. Without it, drug levels can build up too high in your bloodstream. This can lead to extreme side effects, muscle breakdown, kidney damage, heart rhythm problems, even internal bleeding. The list of affected drugs includes statins, blood pressure, pills, anxiety medications, and many more. And it's not just the fruit. Even small amounts of grapefruit juice can trigger this reaction. If you're taking any long-term medications, it's safest to avoid grapefruit completely unless your doctor says otherwise. Choose alternatives like oranges, apples, or berries instead. It's a simple swap that protects your body without giving up fresh fruits. Before you eat, ask yourself these 5 quick questions. Is this food high in calcium, potassium, or fiber? Could this food be aged, fermented, or pickled? Does this food have licorice extract or grapefruit listed on the label? Has my doctor or pharmacist warned me about any food interactions? Am I keeping my diet consistent week to week, especially with greens? If you can answer these questions honestly, you're already doing more than most to protect your health. Food and medication timing is critical, but small habits make a massive difference over time. And don't forget to subscribe. Next, we're revealing 6 American fish older adults should never eat because of hidden mercury, bacteria, and dangerous toxins. You won't want to miss it.